Well, everybody, when y'all get to be, let me see, super chat. Everybody, meaning everybody who's going to chime in on here. Uh, let's see, let me do some adjustments. Y'all know my film crew didn't come in today. So, you know, gotta do this on my own, like I've been doing. But throw these on when y'all start chiming in. I'm gonna sit back and sip on some tea. Smells good. It's supposed to be for your liver, your kidneys, and something else. So, uh, hmm, okay. What's up, everybody? Make sure y'all chime in. Uh, put something on the screen. Let me know you're in here in the chat. And when you start commenting, I'll know what's up. Matter of fact, let me change the visibility top chat. Let's try that. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, there we go. What's up, everybody? I'm gonna get to it in just a second. I'm gonna get to it. Y'all already on some. See, y'all just anticipating the anticipation of it all, right? Yeah, that's what's up. Y'all chiming in. Hey, don't forget to make sure y'all go to my new channel, Major Experience TV. Matter of fact, let me see if I can post that. Can I post the link? What's up, everybody? I'm glad y'all here. Hit that thumbs up too. Uh, hit that thumbs up for me, and make sure we get the algorithm going. You know, popping off. It's really important. When y'all hit the thumbs up, it really does trigger the YouTube algorithm to actually put your videos up in the ranking, so to speak. I've been, they've been banning me, so it is what it is, but it's all good. As long as y'all here, we good. So y'all keep chiming in. I'm gonna let a few more people get up in here, and I'm gonna get on this title. Y'all ain't seen me in a minute. I'm gonna get on this title. It's about to blow. Not Curtis blow. They playing basketball. Not that one. Okay. Nothing on the table. We ain't talking about that kind of blow. It's about to blow. And we're going to get into it. And we're going to get into, you know, I'm a solutions driven person. So we're going to get into the solution side of it. Shout out to, let me throw some shout outs out. Rich Porter in the house. Hold up. Let me get them over 50 specs on. Oh, that's what y'all saying? Dang. Okay. Rick Rack, what's up? Victor Gaywood, Graffiti Creative, Rel XL, Thea Grace, I Am Who I Am, A New Cherokee, Blake in the house, Franklin Giles, Natasha Mack, Melissa Leak, Michelle, ain't no leaks over here. I'm just joking with you. Michelle, I think that's how you say, like Michelle, the singer from back in the day. AJ Lincoln in the house. Twin Pyramid. Twin Genie. Blake in the house. Miss Cherry, what's up? Y'all make sure y'all hit up her channel. If you, it's more of a female-driven channel, but hit it up. It's kind of cool. She be doing some light, airy stuff. It's pretty dope. Hit up Miss Cherry's channel. Royal Country City Girl in the house. What's up? Jewel Trailer. What's up? Millicent B, that's kind of a dope name. Okay. Rick Rack, let's see. Juan, what's up, Juan? Down there in Texas. Ralph Russell, Brenda Williams, Hoss, Cordell Williams, M. Creasa 1. Okay. That's dope. Musa. Salute. And Janae, greetings from the Windy City. Chi-Town in the house. Okay, everybody. Y'all know the rules. I got big nostrils. If you see something in my nose, red flag it. So Miss E or C Marie, whoever's doing my if they get on here, they'll be handling all the I haven't been on here so long, I forget what you call it, but they'll make sure to throw you out of the chat if you acting silly. Y'all see something in my nose because I got a conscious thing about that. Say something. Don't let me keep talking. So let me see. Makeup's good. We good. Looks okay. Teeth okay. We're all right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right, y'all. It's 98 of y'all here. 104 y'all. What's up? If everybody could hit the thumbs up, I'll get started. I just want to see that. I want to see how fast we can. Maybe we can make this thing start smoking or something. Just hit the thumbs up like a whole bunch of times real quick. Let's get it up to the same amount of people that are on here. Let's get the thumbs ups that high. We'll be groovy, jiggy with it, and then I can get it moving. Y'all give me energy. I'm gonna give right back. Mr. Cias, what's up? All right, y'all. I'm gonna get started. Check it out. We're gonna talk about a whole bunch of things tonight, and then I always got the solution in there. So this channel's not a scare you to death channel with what's obvious. It's not a get you hooked thinking tomorrow's your last day on earth. You know how to spell earth, URF. And this is not a, make you go run and do what I'm doing channel either. So, do your own due diligence on anything I say. This is Majorism 101. I just spit my stuff and that's, it is what it is. If it resonates with you, it does. If it don't, adios amigo, senorita, So we just keep it moving. Steven Story in the house. What's up? All right, Matthew Ingram. Jax. Oh, well, that's what's up. All my regs is popping in. Miss E and C. Marie, y'all better get up on here. We got work to do. So my moderators aren't here. So y'all watch your language. I'll try to catch stuff, but, I'm a dude. I lack detail most of the time. So hopefully they'll jump on here and we'll be good to go. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate y'all being here. Make sure, like I said, we got 106 viewers. If y'all 108, if y'all could hit the thumbs up and let's match the amount of viewers with the thumbs upses. You hear what I'm saying? The thumbs upses, because I got my own vocabulary. I'll just make it up as I go. I mean, I just is what it is. So hopefully, Miss E in the house. Moderator Supreme is in the house. So that's what's up. I'm ready to launch right now. Anybody say anything stupid, we're going to cut you loose. All right, like the spruce goose. Howard Hughes, it never got off the ground. Well, it did for a hot second, and then that was it. The spruce goose, that's a dope plane back in the day. Howard Hughes, the billionaire cat that used to be around and went crazy. People thought he went crazy. Let me stop. I'm not going to talk about that. Y'all can dig into that later. But anything I say, if it offends you, if it doesn't and you like it, it's just one of them things. So I'm not trying to play party to this way or that way. I'm just doing my narrative. Y'all know how I get down. All right. So let me see. Let me see if I can see. There we go. Hang on. The further I scoot back, the better I can see all this. All right. So here we go. It's all about the blow. Y'all watching the headlines probably more than me. And you're seeing a whole bunch of activities going on all over the world, right? Well, most people ain't up on what's going on. Most people gonna be surprised when something major happens, no pun intended. I am he. I am legend. Most people are gonna be not ready for things to be unorthodox or not commonplace, not normal. And y'all know how I say, ain't no such thing as normal. It's always been to me whatever it is when it happens. So ain't no normal, ain't no this way or that way. So we're going to talk about a little bit about 50-year contracts and 50-year terms of engagement, 50-year, rotational, how should I say it, 50-year rotational rotations of the financial system, of the way we look at how life is supposed to be, so on and so forth. We're going to get into a couple of those features, and we're going to try to digest some of this and, not make sense of it, but just make sure you're aware of it so that you can make sense of your life while all this stuff is going on. So here we go. We got Russia and them. You got the Ukraine thing. You got the, what else is popping? You got all these people getting laid off because of Yeezys, Reebok. Is it Reebok? Not doing business with Kanye West anymore. Is it Reebok or, I don't keep up with this stuff. Reebok or Adidas or whatever the shoe is. got out through the main manufacturer. So now you got all these people being laid off. You got Haiti. You got military. United States military going to Haiti. You got stuff in the South China Sea been popping off. Taiwan with all the semiconductor manufacturing. They playing a big part in this whole geopolitical, who's doing what and who's going to do what kind of, sideshow. I mean, maybe it's the front and center show. Maybe it's a little bigger than the Steve Harvey show. But at any rate, you got that stuff going on. You got stuff going on in Uganda, Africa. They coming out with new oil drill finds, oil exploration finds. Over here, they done shut it all off. Now depending on somebody else's stuff, while sitting on all the vast resources that are under these grounds right here in the promised land. I know it don't look much like it, but there's a reason why everything has been ratcheted down here. They make you think, look over there, that's where the promised land is or was. But you over here, so you can't do nothing about it. When in reality, it's like the Penn and Teller show. I'm gonna show you this hand while this hand come up around the corner or you grab you, drag you off. So that's what's been going on. So y'all need to know that. This nuclear thing, yeah, but I think a lot of this is, you call it what it's my opinion, but I think it's all horse and pony show stuff. I think the real fight is with the financials. Uh, in order to make a whole new system be a whole new system, you got to put blame on other parties. In each country, big player has to do this for their populations. So everybody got to do something to make it hurt the people long enough so you can't even remember. You running for your life. So you don't even know in the interim the whole system being changed up under your feet. They done pulled the rug out or they pulling it out. And when the rug pull, when that's coming out, that's gonna be the part of this whole thing where everybody starts feeling the fall. Some people done already fell off with the rug pull. Y'all might not be aware, but a lot of people right now, they done tapped out already. And the show just getting started or just kind of percolating a little bit. So it's a lot going on, a lot to digest, a lot to, pay attention to. But at the same time, make sure you're paying attention to your narrative. I'm gonna be sprinkling this major fairy dust up in here every now and then to remind you. So along this path, along this little journey we gonna also make sure you always got a fix for the situations. So I'm gonna just say this. Everybody should be living like this your last night, like it's your last day, like it's already your last minute. Why? Not because of what they talking about, nuclear this and war this. No, just because in this life, that's how it already TI is. It's been like that. It's already been um, wars with people, the worst ones in people's history because they not here no more. So each person, your world that's revolving around your head, your thoughts, people in and out of them worlds, their world's coming to an end as well. When my eyes close for the last time with this body, that world that I've been in is over anyway. So you gotta start getting a grip on your main faculty, your main production facility, and start trying to tune it to some other tunes. Because if you keep listening to the tunes that's out there tuning stuff right now, you gonna tap out too. That's what, of course, that's what they would want. Let's thin the herd out. Let's get some of these people out of the way. How can we do that without firing a shot? How can we do that without throw all this mental, sophisticated marketing, brainwashing, and all of this stuff at you at all times to the point where you can't even think about, I'm going to have the best day of my life because the best day of your life has been narrativized. I just made up another, I just created narrativized. It might be in the dictionary, I don't know. But, you know, you've been narrativized. You've been programmed. Me too. We all been programmed. And if you haven't been busy deprogramming, you're going to end up, you know, a walking zombie in a minute because the way they want it. That's why it's beware the zombies. That don't mean like the movies they've been predictively programming us to. They talking about people are so done left their mind. It's like you put your mind in a microwave oven and then give the buttons on how many minutes the microwave be on to somebody else. And if you allow somebody else to drive your vehicle and they ain't paying for no insurance, if they wreck your car, they don't care nothing about nothing else. They're just gonna jump out and get in another one. Just like the body snatchers movies, they take your body, go do something when that body done, they just leave and go jump in another one or whatever. So uh, that's what this thing is kind of designed to do to the point where you don't even know where it's coming from because yourself is being used against you. So just be aware of that. Um, you know, we're going to talk about why some of this stuff is going on, like right now. Why is it happening in our lifetime? Now, I know a lot of people will quote scripture, and hey, you're welcome to do that on here. People can use their Quran or their Bible or the Torah or whatever you use. Major's not going to be like, I don't want to hear it. I have my opinion, you have yours, you have your belief, I might have my knowledge. Uh, you know, we're supposed to be trying to attain knowledge, not beliefs. Beliefs are normally generated from someone else's say so. Knowledge happens to come about by experiencing something for yourself. So, uh, you know, those things can come in handy though, to boost morale and guide you through a lot of storms. So use them. Use those as a tool. Everything's a tool, man. It's like, you know how I talk. Everything is a tool. Money's a tool. Even your beliefs are tools if you use them that way. Now, if you just want to zombie through your beliefs, you'll just keep quoting stuff without ever performing it. That would be called a zombie, a religious zombie. It doesn't matter what you call your faith. This one, that one. There's 3,800 active faiths throughout the world that are ongoing right now. 3,800 people all over the world got different religions and different beliefs. So, you know, you got to expand your mind with that expansion and be like, you don't have to do what they do, but you just got to be knowledgeable that that's what's going on. So whatever you use for yourself, use it. Use it. I mean, passionately do the thing. But if you go putting it on other people or explaining to other people that, yo, you should be doing it my way because your way is the wrong way, more division, same trap we in. That's your normal lifestyle in this country anyway, would be to perform things like that. Talk about stuff without doing it. Believe in stuff that you haven't done yet and have no fruits from the very thing that you're telling everybody else to do. This wasn't a conversation. Y'all know how I just come off the cuff, off the brim. We just be rolling like that. But anyway, and I'm gonna read some of these comments because y'all be saying some cool stuff. And but these, I'll get into those 50-year cycles real quick. The 50-year cycles I'm talking about is exactly how, if you know when it starts, and obviously if you at least got out of second grade or so, you would know when it ended because 50 years later from the time the 50 years starts, if you know when those I'll call them sessions, when those sessions start, you'll know when it ends. So this is how most of these brilliant people that are not really that brilliant, they know the cycle, they know when they started and 50 years later when it's going to end. So on a financial cycle, every 50 years, the stock market is going to do this. Every 50 years, the end of a currency is going to do this. Every so 50 years, certain agreements are going to end, and that's what we're going to talk about, like the one with OPEC for the oil. So, you know, I was going to say everything about to blow up because some people are a little angry that they knew what time it was anyway. They knew the agreement was ending. But, there's some parties on the earth, URF, that don't care about agreements. And they don't care about treaties. They don't care about nothing. NUFFING, they don't care about nothing. So when they do business and they fly their banner of commerce, which happens to be red, white, and blue, interestingly, there are several countries that have red, white, and blue banners of commerce. That's maritime banners of commerce that they would typically have on a ship. Think of the Pirates of the Caribbean, all that. What you got on your ship? You got to have a flag of commerce so that the other parties out there on the sea know who the freak you are, or who who you coming from, or who we got treaties with, so we don't intercept you, and who we let pass, and so on and so forth. So banners of commerce still fly country to country because everything is related via maritime law still, like you're on the water. Even though you're land based, they operate all these systems maritime with maritime rules and maritime laws. And those laws have actually just come on to the actual land, and then they modify them a little bit and, add things to them to kind of cover it up because, you got cars on the streets now, not ships. You got people, getting on subways, not boats. So it's just been modified to this type of construct, you might say. So, saying all of this to say what, Major? Every 50 years, you're going to go through a serious financial calamity. The only difference with this every 50 years is now there's a changing of the guard. Who the world police is, who's the top dog. So, y'all better start learning some Chinese. Ni hao ma, wa hong hao. Y'all better start learning a little Chinese because the world dominance structure is already changed. So now you got you got a brat kid on the block that's fighting and screaming because they don't want to give up, that little piece of candy they've been sucking on for so long. First it was a full-size lollipop, now like a little bitty. That's all that's left. They're like, I want to keep tasting this flavor. I want to keep doing this. Well, your time is up, kind of. And so at the end of that, you throw a tantrum and it is what it is. So, yeah, stuff is going to start, doing stuff all over the place. But ain't nothing new under the sun. This ain't nothing new. Yo, this is the first time there's been a global order, blah, 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 blah. How do you know? How would we know? His story, history, you call it, is his story. It should be called her story, but, his story, has been modified. When a conqueror takes over an area and conquers it, they go in and change the religion, if it's a good one and the people follow it deeply, they'll allow you to keep it somewhat, but they have to alter it to make sure people don't get out of control. They're going to go in and start messing with the language a little bit over time. They're going to mess with the culture. They're going to change a lot of things over to, make sure that who they conquer can't come back on them and take them out. So this constant, tight wire rope kind of walk has been going on for a long time. Ain't nothing new under the sun, y'all. So geopolitically, all the money, all the wealth is in Asia right now. So ain't gonna be no more, hate to say it, what they call the I just lost my thought, but what's the what do they call it? OPEC, the oil something dollar. I'll think of it in a minute. I'm a little sleepy, but I said I was gonna do this live, so we're gonna get it. But so the what you call it dollar, the one for oil. Hold on, let me see if one of y'all said not the oil reserve. Thanks, Ramen L. Petrodollar. The petrodollar is finito. So this is where 50 years ago, actually, almost to the week and day, probably a couple of days ago, um, that agreement's over. That's why you saw OPEC, the Crown Prince dude or whatever. It's like we're not we're reducing uh, oil down like 2 million. We're gonna reduce 2 million barrels or something, a million or 2 million. What he was really saying was we ain't giving you no more oil like we used to. They got to come out and eloquently say it so it doesn't like disturb the whole world all at once. But basically, he was targeting this area over here, saying, "Yeah, we're going to do the agreement was something else." And so now that you're on the losing end of things, y'all, we slide and everything over here to where the PowerPoint is. So we're gonna let them control, you know, world economy now. That's China, and then y'all over there, you're still a customer, but you're just a customer. You're not top dog no more. Back when they discovered the oil over there in Saudi Arabia, they didn't have no resources to really mine it. So that's where America was like, yo, we come in and do the infrastructure and build stuff and protect it, do this, do that. But the trade-off's got to be that everybody who wants this oil has to buy it using our petrodollar. And that's how we're going to come up and make everybody take our money, use our money to buy oil with. So when you control the paper, then you control the narrative. You control the flow, the consistency. You control a whole bunch when you control that paper. So now that that's over, yeah, some stuff about to go boom. And I don't mean like bombs or nothing. I just mean it's going to be a whole bunch of shrapnel coming out of this. And it's already headed this way and a whole bunch of other places way. So what I'm seeing is, and there's solutions for us too. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. It's not like they say till the fat lady sings. I was like, man, that's kind of biased. Why don't we say till the fat dude sing? We can change it, make it part of my narrative. Till the fat dude sing. Gotta always be a fat lady. Why I gotta demean women like that? But anyway, so now there's the world order. This look, y'all. This is like last year kind of stuff, though. For real, they don't the stuff when it hit the news or the TV. I was gonna say the Navy. I made up a whole new word. It's the news and TV combined. The Navy. Okay, Major said it. First ever in the world. Put somebody write that down. Majorism 101. The Navy. We're gonna watch the Navy tonight. The news and the TV all at once. Okay. So what done happen is this done happen a minute ago. So they make everything like it's right now, because when you have narrative momentum, it's building and growing. It's like a steamroller effect. So by the time it reaches destination, it definitely clear out and take out what you need to take out. So they don't want to lose their momentum. They can't tell the world about it because people start tripping and they'll lose their flow. They'll lose the energy. So this is how that stuff works. We're daylight. Yeah, XRP. I hope so, because I'm going to go buy me like half the planet with my XRP. I'm just joking. But I hope it do something. Hope is a long, long way from actually happening, but we're going to put it in there. We'll see. But, you know, this is already happened. So y'all need to start arranging and start getting knowledgeable about how to position yourself in an economy that's about to blow up. Now, will it do like Argentina or Venezuela or something? Look, it's paper. It's paper. It has nothing behind it. So it could do worse, actually, because everything was riding on that petrodollar. When that one's done, that's a done deal. That deal just shifted to China. Russia don't need it with Saudi Arabia. They got their own oil. They controlling that over there. So now you got China with Saudi Arabia. You got Russia already oiled up. And you got a country over here like this that already shipped and outsourced all of its production capabilities, what, 40 years ago or better, maybe even 50 years ago to China. So that's why they manufacture everything, because the middleman, some of them middlemen been your politricans. And that's how they become very wealthy, beyond wealthy. Middleman in these deals for the last 50 years. Family just fat as a hog. They just, money just running out each orifice of their body. You know what I'm saying? And so um, that's what's been going on. So yeah, in a way, you've been bamboozled. I've been. The world has been too, and stuff about to go chitty chitty bang bang. I mean, it just is what it is. Now, we don't have to necessarily think, oh, that's going to happen on the street near me, kind of thing. But financially speaking, it's already happening. So that one is typically worse than the actual. It doesn't get to the stuff on the streets like that until the financial completely goes. Inflation is a part of that too, because you got prices going up. Hey, y'all, get those likes up real quick. We got 212 viewers. I appreciate y'all. Get those likes up. Let's pop that up. Hit that. Bow, 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 bow. Um, if uh, this, if we could print our own money with thumbs ups, we kind of broke right now. So we need to go on and wealth up real quick. We can do that. I know y'all thumb ain't tired. I know y'all been working. I know people a little tired, but your thumb ain't done nothing all day. Hit that like. All right, so the world order done changed, and it's all in Asia. That's your supreme. Got money from here to, or excuse me, got gold, got resources, got ports in all these countries through that what Belt and Road Initiative thing, where they done come in and, oh, we're gonna help you make more money. They bamboozle a lot of countries into having those ports, and then knowing that they can't pay the loans back, and then they come in and say, well, part of the agreement was that we get that port. It belongs to us now. So now what they're doing is establishing all these trade routes that have nothing to do with North America now. And they're doing it in areas that used to be protected by North America, and but now you can't control it because they got so many inland ports that all they got to do is shut off this, shut off that, and then the rest of the world ain't got this, that, and the other. That's how you. That's how you really be fighting a war. Um, Economically, you can sink them without sinking them. You can just sink. Look, when you start designing a currency, so every time another country uh, try to design or had their own, we're gonna get off this petrodollar. Them cats ended up dead. Y'all remember? Y'all know all their names too. I mean, two of them, Gaddafi, Saddam Hussein. Them ring a bell? Well, they tried that then, and that's what happened. Can't blame them though. They was just trying to get out that system and have their own, trying to be free from it, right? They was probably tired of getting bamboozled or whatever, so they, try to come up with their own thing. And then the playbook comes out, and oh, he's a bad guy. Oh, he's this, he's that. Some of these people that's gone, they was bloodline kings, man. They real kings. Like, y'all don't get it. Like, these people were bloodline kings. So in order to start controlling more turf, you got to cut the bloodlines out, because if you didn't, um, that blood runs real deep. Those kind of things run real deep. Like when you know that you're a king of a king of a king of a king, that's a lot of power you got, because the people are bound by that still in your region. So, um, you know, there's been a lot that's happened that, and I'm just trying to show you the playbook a little bit so you can kind of figure stuff out as we go. They got the same playbook for just about everything, but now that playbook is not going to work any longer, because a lot of these other countries, unfortunately, which is a benefit for them. I mean, I see why it's benefiting them. Um, they're joining forces with other countries now. Like, I mean, I think you're kind of seeing like the NATO things kind of dissolving a little bit. Like, it's breaking up. Like, people jumping ship and they running over to the other side. So pretty soon, if you was the top dog, if you was Mike Tyson, now you might be able to come back and be a different Mike Tyson a little bit later, but on this exchange, y'all remember Mike Tyson at his height and then the fall and then all losing all the everything? Yeah, that's what's going on with this North America thing. It's going to get so dicey where, shoot, Mexico and even Canada might flip. Who knows what these people are, they power hungry, and money doesn't matter. Money is, it's the tool. It's the catalyst for the kind of change that they want with me and you. But their money is not our money. It's a whole different thing. So they're more on the power trip, which you got power, you get money by default because you're manufacturing it yourself. The part to have is the power. When you speak, people, ooh, what? Okay, I'll do it. No, I don't want to do it because you said that's not good for me. Oh, I want to do it now because you said that's better for me. That's what's going on. Keep you zombied out with the cash flow and making more money so you can have more options. But at the same time, it's that hook keep getting deeper, deeper, deeper into your cheek. That's what it's designed to do. I mean, I get it. Now we need money for life, but we don't think we need the air. You thinking more about you need some money to live than you need this air around you. That's how stupefied they got us and stretched out they got us. You think more about needing some money that week than you do about water. Or not even food, but like water, air, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So that's just a telltale sign that we've been bamboozled. So we're not going to really be able to get out of that part right now. So you just deal with it how you need to deal with it. Try to, do the best you can. But with the mental, though, that's the only place, that's the only battleground you might be able to, that's important, that you'll be able to win at. Because all the rest of the battlegrounds, they got you outgunned, they got you outflanked, they got you, this devices we own. Shoot, they know all this stuff about you, me, and everything. So whatever. But they still can't get you here unless you let them. So that's one of the central themes. And you got all this stuff going on in your life, like me. Got kids, you got their problems, and then they joining, making you fall into their problems, and you got to help them solve it. All kind of stuff going on. Money stuff, car stuff, house stuff, out of the house, got to get another one, moving, lost the job, can't get another, all kind of stuff going on, right? So it's real easy to not have access to what you have access to in here. Most of our problems is fixable right here with yourself. Um, when we start venturing outside of self too far, that's where the power sharks are. That's how they get us. They set you up for that anyway. So it's safer to be in here more. It's safer to create your own narrative and attempt to live, if you can practice enough daily to get the feel of it, trying to live like every day is your last anyway. It's hard for the power grabbers out there to get you when your mind is fixed like that. when your thoughts are not, how should I say, when your thoughts cannot be modified off of your narrative because you came up with one, you realize that you was on other people, so you came up with your own, and you don't care as long as it's good and wholesome. I'm not trying to say everybody that, I don't want a serial killer to say, oh, he told me to get my own narrative, so I'm going to ramp up production. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I'm talking about credible, wholesome, good people stuff. You know what I'm saying? Do the best you can stuff, not do whatever you want stuff. There is a yin and yang. There's a left and a right. There's an up and a down. As above, so below kind of stuff. And we know that the balance is in the middle. When you balance a scale, where does it end up falling? In the middle. When you, on the teeter-totter, you got one little kid over here, one over there, going up and back and up. In the middle is the equal place. Nobody has power. It's all transferred equally right there. So we know that's where the balance is. So that's where we got to be. The solution for some of this stuff that's coming down the pike at us is to make sure that this is a little stronger than what's coming at you. Because if it's about gathering moments that are successful, then how many times have we been failing a day going off of their narrative, vibing with their vibration, being energized with their kind of energy that ain't conducive for our life? So I think, my opinion is, I picture myself one day, like, went in there and put on, and I'm not, I don't, Buddhism isn't my religion. I just call it this. So I don't want nobody, oh, Major, you need to get on your knees and pray, talking all that New Age and Buddhism. No, I'm interested in information is what I'm interested in for my journey. So I go looking all kinds of stuff to see what's going on because I didn't know before. Before I just knew one way. When your mind get opened up, you start to realize other people got other ways. So how'd they get those ways? Was they born with them? Is that regional? Is that just in their area? Yeah, that's how that works. So what you have in your area, the rest of the world don't do that the way you do it over here. So you just need to know that. And I just think that stuff should be a little bit more openly organized so that everybody can along. So your journey here, you're supposed to venture into finding out other information systems. You're not supposed to be focused on one single thing all the way through, because life don't even work like that. It don't work like that. They give you a prescription. It start working a little bit. And then after a week, oh, something's wrong. Got to change the prescription, dosage, and or version till it fits your journey. I'm not saying that that's good to take prescriptions. Do what you got to do the best you can till you can find the natural way to fix it or work on how to fix it. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn off my sounds here. Okay, got it. Forgot to do that. But the natural way to do things takes longer than the synthetic way. So, your mind works the same way. My mind works the same way. It's not natural to think positive. I want you to think about that. Let that sink in for a moment. It's not even natural to smile every day, all day, till your cheeks hurt. You're like, why are you smiling so much? I don't even like that dude. Every time I see him, he smiles. Some people don't even like you smiling. They can't get right, so they don't want nobody else to get right. So it's not even natural to think about it. It's not even you gotta fight to be happy up in this joint. You gotta come out swinging. I'm trying to get some happiness over here, right? It shouldn't be like that. This is the only place you can modify that, though. This is the only place that you could actually tweak that into being what you need it to be. Because you could be seeing some missiles headed your way and be up there like, you know what, this has been an awesome day. And this is kind of cool seeing this because, I mean, like everybody else is working, but I'm seeing these missiles coming. It might be my last few minutes on the earth, but wow, I was having a good day up until now. Oh, well, you could do that. Or you could, take off running and screaming like everybody else, heart pounding, and get to the underground shelter and have a heart attack anyway. Life be doing them things like that anyway. Slip on a banana peel on some concrete. That would be jacked up. He slipped on a banana peel on the concrete, lights out. That would be rest in peace. Picture of a banana, some concrete. That's jacked up. But that's what the alternative is most of the time. So if you just stay cool and calm and and analyze what's going on and then make your choice appropriately, you're gonna fare better than panic, running with the crowds, and trying to do everything that the people with a lot of money are trying to do. It's like, oh, follow the people with the money. Well, I don't know if that's a good idea because they're letting money decide for them, not themselves. If you want to stay here for a long, long time, you're going to experience a long, long, and a lot of hurt because this is what kind of planet this is. So I don't know what kind of party you thought this was prior to now, but it's supposed to be, even though things are falling down apart around you, you're supposed to be still trying to go, you know what? But in this moment, this is my moment. And I'm going to keep it. I'm going to take it. I ain't going to put it in my pocket. I'm going to use this mulligan right now. And I'm going to be happy. If I got enough money to give me a Snickers and a bottle of water, this is going to be the best Snickers and bottle of water I done ever had in my life today. And it just be like that. For that moment, enjoy that thing. Because everything else is like, it's not even real. Only thing that's real right now is you right now. Your right nowness. This is it. This is it. We next. Y'all should watch that movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. Pretty crazy movie. I'll be that baby's pappy. I'm that baby's pappy, boss. Yeah, I'm that there pappy of that there baby, boss. Y'all gotta watch it. If you do, you'll laugh. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, lighten up a little bit. Still do your preps. I mean, shoot, man. Invest your money wisely. Invest your time moments wisely. Your money is a configuration of your time spent producing something on the planet. So take that and invest it wisely. You know, stop. Oh, I got to get back to that. Stop. Oh, excuse me. Don't stop doing nothing you want to do. Invest your money wisely. Look into alternative means. Get off the old bandwagon of um, think about the new systems that are going to be coming to being. You got electric vehicle stuff. Y'all don't think it's going to happen. It going to happen. The same way y'all got all these gasoline engine cars, the same corporations and people doing the EV stuff. It's going to happen. So, I mean, if you're going to be here, you might as well profit off of it. All I'm saying. I don't like the idea of modern looking vehicles. I like the old school stuff. But if they could make me an 84 Cutlass, but electric vehicle, I would buy that. I would get that. I would buy that 79 Malibu or that 68 Camaro. I wouldn't care if it's an electric vehicle or not. I'll just turn my radio on with some tunes on my cassette player that sound like a 350 engine, or something like that while I'm driving. So I don't hear no electric sounds. It wouldn't be cool to be in a 68 Camaro and your car sound like this. That wouldn't be cool. But I mean, if it looked like that, I might be able to do it. But they're going to do this electric vehicle thing. They doing it. Okay. Y'all see them building in all y'all towns right now. I'm sure you see all these big warehouses being built, right? You're like, wait a minute. Hold up. Why? Wait a second. I thought everything was going down, about to collapse. All this stuff's happening. Why are they building all these warehouses? What they gonna store in there? I thought ain't no products coming in. Yo, that's for the new system. No, 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 Major. These companies have money and they don't want to pay taxes, so they start doing projects by the end of the year so that they don't pay taxes. Okay, uh, okay. If you think that's true, then keep barking up that tree. But I believe that no, they know exactly what's happening. It's going to be a little painful. America's going to have to start producing again. So that's why all this stuff is starting to pop up because they're getting in line for they're going to be on their own. Ain't going to be no more China connection. I mean, they're not going to turn down the business. Trust me. China and Russia, they when the money comes for some oil, they be like, yeah, we still going to sell it to you. We'll just do like y'all did. It'd be a lot higher, but we'll sell it to you. So don't think for 1 minute everything just going to blow up and disintegrate. Now, if a nuclear thing happened and we all running from missiles or whatever, hiding from stuff, man, whatever. Sure, you was just gonna be here for a minute anyway. Uh, I, you trying to travel somewhere? You scared to go? Why? If it's your time, you gonna go anyway. That just happened to be your time. It is what it is. Like when we gonna stop living in this kind of fear, man? Because if you do it long enough, that becomes a part of your energy, and that's what you'll attract to you. You'll attract it to your family. Whoever got your DNA, your children and stuff, they'll get it. Maybe you don't get it directly, but you could be attracting this to your family because you know the DNA. It's like neurotransmitters up in your DNA, so they're constantly firing off, man, communicating the information from one to the other, whether you know that or not. And mine's are doing that with my children. Yours are doing that with yours. So it's like really got to start fixing some of this stuff, and it all starts right here. And I know a lot of people want to hear a gloomy, you know, end of something where, yeah, man, you better go stock up and stack up and get your guns ready and be ready for anything. It's like, man, I done hustled my whole life, right? I've been hustling hard. And some people just woke up with all my hustle for 30 years. They just get it waking up in the morning. Didn't have to do nothing. Just, you don't need to hustle. Here, take this. And so I'm tired of worrying about stuff. I'm done with that. I'm done with what's about to come and just bring it then. Like I told you, I'm on the community part of the field. Like, yo, bring it. Bring it. Because I ain't here but for y'all the biblical thing. Your life is like just a vapor anyway, right? You wasn't going to get no 200 years out of this machine. You wasn't going to get no 150. Not now. Them days has been over. The days of being here for 800 years is over. 1,000 years over. Under the current circumstances, I would utterly dislike being here for 800 years. That would be the most miserable existence ever in the current times. Who would want to be here that long? Do your journey. Look, write your narrative. Do your journey. And get on up out of here, man. Because that's all you got anyway. Get all that scary. Stop watching this stuff. Y'all watch too many movies. You've been programmed 50 lifetimes. You got enough data in your mind right now to supply a whole other universe with information to mess their universe up too. You know what I'm saying? So get out of that room. Get out of them rooms, man. And I told you I wasn't doing too much on the phone, trying to cut down on all that stuff. Y'all ain't seen me on here. So I'm due to be doing the stuff. I don't really care. I don't really care about ratings and all that. Somebody want to watch, you watch. You want a thumbs up, you thumbs up. I'm getting mine anyway, whatever's coming in is coming in regardless of this. So this is just like energy out, energy back kind of stuff. This is like reciprocating like energy. And that's a part of my journey is to be able to do that. So I hope this message finds you well. Hope some of it kind of made sense. Kind of put into perspective where we're at in this whole thing. Um, Kind of put into perspective, the world ain't what you've been taught it was in the first place. That might not even be the real name for it. That's just English. Everything we know is based on English, unless you're from a different country and you have different tongues and different descriptions of things. But for most of us, this English languish, hard to use it, you're languishing in it. Um, there's only so many characters to actually allow your brain to even fire off and get an image back of what exactly could be out there. Once you get programmed, nothing else matters because you're like a computer. Look, if you old enough to know what a 386 computer is or a 486, when they got to the 5 series, we thought we was doing something back then. But your mind is like working on a 386 level. You ain't no the reason why you need an iPhone 50 or a Samsung 128 is because they know you supposed to have all that already in your mind. You supposed to be that level. So they got to give you a little device to make you have a level, but they keep making money and keeping us enslaved by purchasing this stuff because we don't have the capacity up here because of all the prior programming. So now it's like, oh, the blind leading the blind. It's like zombie leading a zombie. Hey, ready next? I need a cheeseburger. Where's McDonald's at? You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on, y'all. But the worldview, yo, fix your world in your house first. Don't we worrying about all this stuff over there. We ain't even got time for that. Your body ain't even got enough time to do all of this stuff. You know, to you're gonna spend all this money building this and building that to save yourself. Me too. I'm doing the same thing. I'm a prep anyway because, um, that's just a part of my new program. Is like, I'm buying stuff now while it's this price, because I sure as heck don't want to be getting it when it's this price up here, $50 million for a jar of peanut butter or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do all that. I know how far they can take it, and make sense of anything. I say, whatever I have access to, I'm gonna go create some more options for my vehicle body while it's here. Then that way I may be a little better off than I would have been. That's all it is. But you ain't gonna, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. I mean, I hate to, you know, but just know this: you have control over all of those moments before you get up out of here. You're the same as me. It's the same thing. I got whatever time I got, you got whatever time you got. What you gonna do with that time? Because that's the most valuable thing you got. Are you gonna go get on a hillside with some beautiful green grass when the sun pop up and just be out there gazing into the sky like, wow, this is really dope? Or you gonna be the person who's, man, I ain't got enough money, I got bills to pay, and I'm angry at everybody because I'm doing bad, so I want you to be bad too. Which one you gonna be? And that's where you got to decide what's your narrative gonna be, what you gonna do. So that's where I'm at, y'all. Like I said, I hope this message was cool, and if it wasn't, it's done. You can read about this in funny papers because that's a wrap. Already done it. I'm gonna read some of these comments because I ain't talked to y'all in a minute. Ooh, that's what y'all saying? Nah, I'm joking. Hold up. Got the blue specs on, blue glass lens, so this radiation don't get to my eyes as much. Let's see. See what y'all talking about. Y'all doing a lot of talking, man. A lot of talking on here. All y'all got, ooh, we. All right, so let's see. Claudia, stocks and microchips. Yeah, you better buy some stock in some microchip companies. Russians are only paying $2 a gallon, and their food prices have gone down and no shortages. Okay, Grace, it would not surprise me. Um, that's why I always say in some of these lives, be like, don't believe the hype. Y'all, you could look just because. you know something don't mean it ain't gonna cost you, but at least you can know why it's costing you. You know what I'm saying? Um, what else you got? Hey Major, Black Girl Team 96, what up? 10 days for what? Oh, they're saying that if I'm right, they're saying about talk about the diesel shortages. That America only had. I think I was shaving and I looked like I missed a hit. Anyway, um, makeup, makeup, please. Drum roll, please. But in maybe 10 more days of America has of diesel fuel supplies. Like only had like 25 days worth of it. So y'all know if diesel run out, then the trucks stop moving. More than the trucks stop moving. Ships use diesel. Boats use diesel. There's a lot of diesel going on in this here country. Um, Power plants, backup generators, all kinds of stuff. So I mean, whatever. Yeah. You gotta learn uh, new skills. That's more valuable than just complaining about prices going up. Learn new skills. Do without certain stuff because we've been over consumed with consumerism anyway. So learn how to. You don't need all this stuff anyway. It's cool to have, but you got enough stuff in your closets and your storerooms and local storage place to probably outfit a small clan of people for some years. In America, we got it like that. But I ain't got no money. I had to put my stuff in storage. You got stuff to put in storage and pay for that? You might be thinking you don't have, but you have. So you just got to create a narrative that works for all that stuff and do it. All right. Singster, silver, gold, food ammo, over leveraged stocks, and UVXY to hedge against inflation. All right. Let's see. Each one teach one. Okay. That New York thing. Let's see. BRICS. Yep. BRICS nations. It was hard in the 80s. I don't know what y'all talking about on here, but y'all be having sub conversations within the conversation. So I always say that's cool. I'll be really thinking I'm saying something. People listen. Y'all in here talking to each other. They ain't paying me no. Never mind. Um, how we get on the Titanic was about money. See, I ain't even talking about Titanic. Uh, from just my. Let's see what else. What else? Jeremy Olson said Canada no doubt will flip. Yeah, they gonna flip probably and join up with it. IB Music in the house, making all that music over there. Still on my own phone. Yo, if I still got my BlackBerry. If they still had the service, I'd still be using that QWERTY keyboard. I do not like these screens whatsoever. Um, let's see. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to kind of talk about that. The politics, the stuff coming up on that. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting, huh? That is going to be very interesting. And Jeremy knows Elon will chip everybody. Yep. Y'all think he's so cool. You're going to find out. People going to find out. Yeah. Y'all really. Ooh wee. Yeah, it's pretty deep. But anyway, okay, Miss E in there handling the business. Oh, that makes sense. Invent one. Money was designed to place a barrier between you and the abundance of Mother Nature. I think that's very factual because, like I said here, be thinking about money more than breathing air, and be thinking about money more than like, yo, my trees around me, my grass, what's growing out there naturally and stuff. So, yeah, I really think that's been placed there because you got to think about it. At least gold and silver comes from the earth, right? So that could be a part of nature. But paper, fiat stuff, technically, okay, could come from trees, but you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like it's almost like once they make it, it's almost like a synthetic substance or something. It don't even, it doesn't even feel like real paper. But anyway, um, but I appreciate y'all on here. Uh, I don't now Cakes was saying something about, do you really think she don't want to see Americans suffer anymore? No, they gon' this ain't they gonna make it hurt. They gonna make it hurt, y'all. Really gonna make it hurt. So I hate to say anything like that's the goal behind some of this, is to make it hurt. Uh, put this person or these people groups against this people group, so on and so forth. Everything has already been divvied up here. We're kind of at the end of the road of this thing. Like, it's gonna, yeah, everything goes up, must come, and that's just the law of physics, I guess. If that's what that's called, it's probably not the original name of that type of element, but we can use it just to all be on the same page. Um, so appreciate all of y'all chiming in. Oh, Miss E said it is not natural to think positive. Yeah, yeah, you feel that. It's like we've been programmed not to be positive, not to be happy, because we just get excerpts of happiness along the way while we deal with always being negative and people being negative around us. So that's a trip. Like, you're just not naturally happy. But you got to think, if you got enough liquid in there and enough brain power, what if you could just be? What if you could just feel that way most of the day, half of the day, an hour every day, anything? We're constantly, at 12 o'clock. That's why they got to remind you that they got to market it to happy hour. Come get a drink. Get your happy hour, because they know you ain't happy. And then that's why people go do happy hour, just because it says happy hour. And then they're going to give you your liquid happy, and you'll be good for an hour or two, and then be groggy again. So it's a trip. It's a trip. Yeah, Brian Gilly, you gonna eat your cornbread? Oh, get this cornbread. It's gonna be some extra murder crating up in here. That's what Eddie Murphy was talking about in the movie. Like, no, man, you can have my cornbread. Nah, you take your cornbread, he gonna take something else. You better keep you gonna eat your cornbread, man. I ain't that. And then Cookie was like, yeah, I didn't know y'all was that fond of my cornbread. Anyway, if you ain't watched the movie Life, watch that. You gotta watch that. Um, let's see. All right, man, y'all commenting like a crazy up on here. Uh, Braxton Spivey, what up? I ain't seen you in a minute. Let's see. Who else is on here? Oh, Miss E Flag. Y'all getting flagged. Y'all better watch your six, boy. You better watch it. It won't stop till you're in New Eden. Okay, all right. Cody in the house as you, yeah. Uh, I'm trying to find some of these interesting comments. Y'all intrigue me. Prep, and stay out of the way. Andy Valentine, stay here just listening. Okay, that's Juan is up in the house. All right, y'all. Let me get to the bottom of this. Not literally, just the bottom of the list. I'll do before I go to. Why it got to be a FEMA camp, man? I mean, I know that's a lot going on with all this stuff, but y'all gotta, you know, I don't know, man. You just gotta relax your mind a little bit, because they've like pre-prepped you to have a certain picture of what would happen to your life in the event this, that, and the other happens. Hey, man, it doesn't have to. I'm trying to focus on what I want it to be for me. I know some of those external factors can come right knocking on your door, but at the same time, at some point you just gotta be like, well, me, okay, do what you do. I don't know what to tell you. I'm still on my narrative. So if you don't line up with my narrative, I don't have to be party to anything you talking to me about anyway. So that's kind of how I'm getting down. But we can talk about politics. We can talk about all this stuff. Um, yeah, Miss Rosa Flores, China's credit system is called the social credit score system. So, if you're good, you get rewarded. If you say bad comments on social media or somewhere, naughty, 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 we'll take a couple of digits off of your numbers and you won't have the purchasing power you once had. Um, I mean, hey, maybe it works. I think it works for the people in China. Um, there again, you're here for a certain amount of time, and so you just gotta pick which fights you want to fight. You know, you're just gonna win that fight and lose the battle, or you're gonna pick which fight you fight so you can get to the end of the battle. What's your narrative talking about? And the Safety Act in Illinois. Yeah, they're gonna start doing a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. Just don't even. Some of this stuff you're not gonna be able to avoid. But like I said, this is a control. Most of this stuff is control tactics for your mind, so they can have you beat before they even come to your door. They don't care nothing about actually coming to your door as long as you comply. So you just gotta keep focused on your narrative. Focus. If more people focus on their narrative and was about getting them minutes, getting that high energy, positive stuff out of them minutes, the more of us is doing that will change the vibration in your environments, in everybody's environment. But the A narrative is very strong and powerful. So I don't know how that's gonna work. But I do know it could work uh, to our benefit if we were more about being concerned about how should I say, how much enjoyment you was getting out of your actual moments. Like, yo, for the first 5 minutes of my day, I'm doing this and I'm so excited. I'm so happy about this. My narrative. Just think if everybody was on their narrative more, wouldn't be paying attention to their narrative. This whole thing is designed for them to make sure that you're paying attention to their narratives. Why would they do all this? If you wasn't watching it, you wouldn't know nothing about it, right? So then what would they have? Nothing. What's the old saying? Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. They wouldn't have nothing. But as soon as we start being party to it, co-signing with it, agreeing to it by watching it, being upset but not doing nothing about it, whatever it is, then they got you. But if everybody just turned off the tube, so to speak, for a day, they be jumping out windows. They be freaking out, man. We just went offline. If some of humanity just went offline one day, I was like, yeah, I don't want to watch. I'm done with this for a week. Yeah, you talking about stuff crashing. That would crash some stuff. So, I mean, um, it's a lot going on, but just if you want a solution, create your own narrative as quickly as possible and start doing the narrative so that you can feel the way your good narrative was designed to make you feel. And you wouldn't have much time to feel bad like they want you to. Because when you feel bad and then you go vote, you know what I'm saying? That's because you feel bad about the way somebody else was doing. So then you go vote the other way or whatever. I don't do nothing. I don't like all that stuff no more. I'm done. I've been done with that for a minute. I figured out the playbook, so I've been done with all the politics. But I'm just saying, when you do stuff out of the wrong intention, then you get a lot of wrong outcomes, and that's the way it's set up. So you keep getting the same outcomes, and they say, "Oh, you voted for it. What do you mean you didn't want this? You keep voting, so you're party to whatever." You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's not important. or that it should be important. I'm just saying what I'm saying. That's it. But yo, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna wind down and give me some rest. I appreciate all of y'all. Have all of y'all watching me right now. Have y'all subbed my new channel, Major Experience TV. There's it's not so exciting over there yet, but y'all need to sub that channel because I'm about to get jiggy up in here in just a little minute or two. For real, y'all gonna see some stuff you ain't never seen before. So go to my other channel, Major Experience TV. Go ahead and subscribe to that channel. And when this video posts, please come back and drop some comments. It really helps keep the videos going out to people. Y'all know y'all just as smart as anybody on the planet. So when y'all drop comments, y'all spreading some knowledge out here too. Knowledge energy. It's gonna come back to you. I appreciate it. But I'm gonna read these last couple of comments on here. Y'all have done a great job having an attention span longer than a 2-year-old. Y'all have done great things today. You know what I'm saying? We've done it. We did it. Look, I'm gonna get off of here before I start getting goofy. Goofy is what Goofy does. You know what I'm saying? And Mama always used to tell me this. She said, son, life is like a box of chocolates. You don't know which one you're gonna get. So just know it's like that, y'all. And that's the way it is. Huh. Run DMC in the house. All right, y'all. It's been a blast hanging out with y'all. And just like this could be my last moment after I click off of here, I appreciate y'all. Peace to you and your families. Mental security, mental encouragement. Let's change this energy around. You know what I'm saying? At least we could go out of here and like going out the way I want to go out with my thoughts intact, with my mind made up for what I'm doing, and that's what I'm gonna do till the lights is out. So be strong and courageous out there. Don't be terrified. Don't be discouraged. Yep, I got that from somewhere. So I'm gonna just leave it right there though. But appreciate y'all. Braxton, you know better than that. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Come back and leave some comments after this thing posts. It's been a blast. A stone gas, honey. Don Cornelius used to say that on Soul Train. It's been a stone gas. Peace, love, and soul, baby. Till the next one. This is Major signing off for another kind of cool video. Peace.